Sports View London boxing news from the capital city with Pascal Collins and Ken Casey. Just had the final press conference there for your man Spike O'Sullivan taking on Chris Eubank Jr. You draw anything, any confidence gained from that press conference?
Yeah, well, if you look at the last press conference, Spike seemed nervous and quiet and, you know, kind of introvert, but that was part of the plan. We didn't want to give too much away for the last one. I told Spike to be quiet, don't get involved in the slanger match, do nothing. I said, you know, be nice, you know, because people mistake that as a you know, kindness, you know, as a fear. And it was just part of our plan. And then we came today, I said, right, Spike, be yourself today, do your thing. And he did. And I think actually Chris Jr. seemed nervous today. And the reason why we've done this is because when if you're nervous and there's little things bothering you and you have 6 weeks out before you can talk to somebody, you bring in their sports psychologist, hypnotherapist, and you can work on them things. But when you get a fighter 2 days away from a fight and get into his head, they don't have enough time. They don't have enough time to recover. So I think, well, you know, it doesn't really matter. We're physically ready. We're physically ready for this fight. They're the ones playing the mind games. We're not. We don't care, you know. But Spike is physically ready. He's coming off 5 straight knockout wins in the last 12 months, thanks to Ken Casey, Murphy Boxing promoter in Boston. And he's ready now. He's ready to step up into the top tier now of the world champions. And Chris Jr. in my eyes is not at that level right now. I think he could be. I really think he could be. I think they're rushing him a little bit. It's a bit crazy. I think they need to get him a little bit more seasoned. Because, you know, to get end his career, shorten it. But we'll see on the night. I believe Spike wins. I believe Spike wins by knockout too.
Ken, massive night for yourself and Spike. How far do you think your man can go in the sport of boxing?
I mean, you know, style-wise, inside and out of the ring, he has the charisma. He has the style that people want to watch, TV-friendly. He's a man of the people outside of the ring. That's what people like in a future champion, someone that they can feel like, you know, they root for, that they could, you know, go to the pub with or whatever afterwards. And that's the kind of guy. I know him well enough that I don't see any fear in that man. The one time I've seen fear, and I've seen fear because I saw him get engaged to his girl, and he was shaking like a leaf. So I know when he's scared, and he ain't scared. So it's, you know, but like you said, once you get between those ropes, it's just about those two guys. At that point, it's not about any of this. And I know this man's confident. He needs this win. You know what I mean? And he's earned the shot. And when he gets this chance, he's going to make the most of it. I know he is.
Pascal, forgive me if you feel I'm intruding on your privacy. Can I ask what was said between yourself and Chris Eubank Senior there at the final?
No, I just basically, you know, I've known Chris Eubank Senior from the time around when he fought my brother. I've been around the press conferences, I've been around the fights. You know, I've met him, and you know, nobody knows Chris Eubank Senior. But I kind of was like, I wasn't a big fan, and I watched him on TV in the jungle, and I seen a different side to him because, you know, after a while I believe the cameras, they forget about the cameras, and I actually respected him and I liked him. I said, you know what, I'm a fan now of yours. I was always a fan of him as a fighter, but I said, you seem like a real good person, because there was an old lady in there and she was a pain in the ass, she was, but he showed that protective instinct, you know, to look after an older woman, and he got my respect for that, and I just wanted to say that to him. And, you know, it seems to me like a decent individual. I think a lot of this is all just for the cameras, but he just showed a side to him that I just liked, you know. And he's kind of guy you want to go have a cup of coffee with now, you know. Most
definitely.
Absolutely, yeah.
Finally, gentlemen, your prediction for your man.
When Spike lands, when he lands, Junior goes, and Spike will land. Absolutely will land, and when he lands, Junior will go.
Is it a case? Albeit the rights of me are not going to know tactics, you're not going to divulge that, but will Spike be able to walk through Chris Eubank Jr. No. Could he walk through Eubank? Yeah, of course he possibly could. But if Spike does that, we're playing right into their hands, you know, they just box away and Spike walks through. No. Spike will land. Spike will land, you know, he will create the openings and he will land. And, you know, it's amazing, you know, in boxing, like, it's full of two-faced people, you know, and I know people who are supposed to be Chris Jr.'s friends who have trained and sparred him, who are calling me up and telling me his weaknesses and telling me when he's been hurt in the gym. These people are calling me. It's a horrible thing, but at this level, when there's big fights and huge paydays involved, I take that. And I've been told lately by some sparring partners of his how they hurt him and what his weaknesses are. So we're going to exploit them weaknesses. That's our plan.
Gentlemen, I thank you for your time. Very much appreciated. Thank you.